I think we can all agree when I say that the DC universe has access to the most well-developed and powerful sidekicks across all comic book history. With that being said, I wanted to challenge myself and all you creative crusaders out there to introduce them into the DCEU. We're going to start with the Teen Titans. This will be the introduction video. I'll let you guys know the rules for the introduction, and we'll take it character by character. Maybe we'll start getting into characters like the Question or Plastic Man or whatever obscure character we want, maybe Etrigan, and then let's just have some fun with it. Have fun, be creative, come up with whatever you want. I love to hear your guys' ideas, and that's all I have to say. I'm T Monk, and I guess this is what I do. Alright guys, the first step is picking an actor. So I had a choice between Zac Efron and Andrew Garfield. I felt like Andrew Garfield, he's had experience in the genre as an acrobat especially. So I wanted to pick him, but I feel Zac Efron is just, after I seen him in Charlie St. Cloud, I just been wanting to see him. I feel he's a good actor, and I feel like he would kill it as a superhero. So I've been definitely wanting to see him. So that's who I went with. That being said, let's move on to the cameo. The rules of the cameo are: your character cannot have his name said, nor can he appear in suit. So he can't meet Batman out in the field in the Nightwing costume. He can't be in a random scenery and have his name said to him. That cannot happen. You have to rely solely on visual cues and whatever else you can think of. So mine, for example, is after the Batman ends, we cut to Bloodhaven. All right, we're at a cafe, middle of the day. Two young adults sit at a table, and they're waiting for their coffee. As their coffee is ready, the waiter screams out, "Barbara!" She stands up to go get the coffee. The young man, which you guys will know is Dick because you guys see the title of my video, he grabs her arm. He says, "No, let me take care of it." End of scene. That's end of scene. That's off the top of my head. I can come up with something better, but that's just off the top of my head. What is the other caveat I had? You have to include his next appearance. So for my next appearance, if I had the Batman movie done the way I would do a Nightfall Batman, Batman has his back broken. Nightwing is introduced as into the next Batman movie. So imagine, Batman Beyond. Imagine that type of situation. Nightwing, Dick Grayson, is going out as Batman and being mentored by, not mentored per se, but being overwatched by, speaking of Overwatch, shout out to Felicity. But he's being overwatched by Bruce for that movie. Call it Batman Shadow of the Cowl or Filling the Cowl. Whatever title. This is all coming up off the top of my head. I love to bring it to you guys one take, just so it's more raw and you get the emotion as it's happening. And what else? What was the other rules? What were the other rules? So you have the actor, cameo, where his name cannot be said and he cannot appear in suit, his next appearance in the movie, and to make it more challenging, you must introduce another sidekick into the movie that the prior one appeared in. So let's say Nightwing, he appears in Batman, whatever title it is. In his next appearance, solo or otherwise, you must introduce another sidekick. So it kind of just chain links into the next one. So mine will be Red Arrow. So my next video that I do where I'm actually going to be in depth, and it's not going to be, because people have done Nightwing to death, right? So I'm not going to do another Nightwing. I want to hear your guys' Nightwing. And then my next one, my full-fledged one, will be a Red Arrow Roy Harper introduction, following the same rules that we have now. And we're going to call this the Teen Titans Challenge. So hashtag down in the comments. Follow me on Twitter at tmonk77. Hit me with your introduction there. And with that being said, like the video if you like the video. Subscribe. The quality is only going to improve. I promise you that. And if you have something to say, put it down in the comment section below. I read every single one. I promise I do. I'm T Monk, and I guess it's time for me to go meditate.